here is a fantastic student paragraph from 2024 paper 3, where it's asking you to outline and explain 2 reasons why sociologists choose to use official statistics in their research. Now, visually, you can see, I'm just going to show you with you one paragraph, but it's a clear, chunky paragraph. And the student did do it in time conditions, so they did only have 15 minutes to answer this 10-mark question. And I get the students to highlight the AO1, the AO2, the AO3, so they can logically see where they're getting the marks. So this student starts off with a clear reason why it can be easily compared in order to see trends and patterns. Now, a lot of students will say something like that and then move on. But this is why they get good AO1 marks, is because they show that they understand why official statistics are easily compared, and they explain it here. This is because the government collect the data at intervals, e.g. each year, which means that there is data available for each year, making it easy to compare and see trends such as the increasing or decreasing statistics. So that's some fantastic AO1 knowledge to really start the paragraph off. Then they apply an example just to contextualise why sociologists might want to use it. So, for example, a sociologist may want to correlate COVID-19 and death rates. They would use the hard statistics, which is a compulsory statistic of death rates in 2020 and 2021 from government statistics, to see whether COVID made death rates increase or decrease, and this is called cause and effect. So here the student has used a lovely contemporary example to illustrate why sociologists might want to use it, and it is linked to the point that they've made about seeing trends, patterns, causes and effects. They then show knowledge of further sociologists that would prefer to use this method, such as our positivist. They see it as seeing society in a scientific and calculated way. Seeing trends and patterns is a strength. It helps the government to decide if we need to enforce more laws or funding. For example, and this is where they link it to the point that they've made, if there is a high death rate, the government would put more funding into healthcare. So what I love about this point is that lovely bit of analysis there is linked to the point that they've made and the example. So it's logical, it follows that logical chain of reasoning, which scores really lovely in the exam. Now, what they do at the end is they put, despite this, there may not be any statistics of what the researcher wants. And then she's put a little asterisk there. And I think she wants to swap it with this one, which is probably a bit more logical to the point that she's made. That despite this, statistics are not always valid because of the dark figure. Stats need to be reported and recorded, which I think she's sort of trying to hint on this idea about hard statistics, especially COVID statistics. They weren't always reported or recorded in the same way, so you couldn't see clear patterns and trends, especially different countries recorded them in a different way as well. But all in all, it is a lovely paragraph and it's logical, and that's what I really wanted to demonstrate with this answer.